What's going on, guys? Austin back, and today we're going to be reacting to the W7M M80 game in the new and improved Siege X. As you can see on the screen, obviously we're going to be watching live the reload event, which is up in Brazil. This is the first game that I've been able to watch, and this whole event, this whole Pro League event, is actually on Siege X. So we're getting basically a month early preview of Siege X and how it's looking. So you can see it already on the screen. Everything is crazy. The new ban phase, new ban system, stuff like that. So I'm super excited. I haven't been able to watch any of the games today, so this is the first game I've been able to watch. I was gonna try to watch the G2 SSG one, but I was busy. So we're gonna be watching this game. Obviously M80. Everyone knows M80. This is their first game without Spoit in probably like 2 years. So this is kind of crazy. They got two new players, plus they got a new coach. And then W7M, obviously, they won obviously, you know them from like the crazy run they had. But with this new team, they won a whole major last year. So this is the first event of the new year, stuff like that. So they acquired Pala. And honestly, I mean, let's just get into it. Gavini's over here. He's tough as heck. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for going in on that. But yeah, I mean, let's just get into this, bro. Let's just get into this. But here we go. Starting it off, we got W7M on the attack. I guess they played this map 4 times today, which is, or like, obviously, like, out of all the teams that have been playing. This is a best of 1, not a best of 3, just so you guys know. This is like the first day of the event, so low-key crazy though to see CJX. Like, look at this lighting. Wait, the lighting is actually tough. I've had some complaints with CJX and how it looks and with the band phase and stuff like that. And I feel like it's been more of just like, I'm not sure. You know, I'm a little confused. Or not confused, but we're just gonna get in here. This is a first floor kitchen attack. Oh my god, wait.
He's got 16 frags, but
This is a clean strat. Obviously, they're going to try to hold the upstairs because it's very important, because you can kind of, if you have control of the upstairs, then a lot of the time you're going to be able to win this round just because of how much space the upstairs covers. But they have the site. Yeah, see, like, they can't plant kitchen because they still have above. So if you wanted to, they would try to have to get like B.
Despite it being watched, he's just walking through. This is super ballsy from Volv. Steals with it. No.
But where's the call?
Whatsoever. And he can just go for the plant. M80, hello, you're watching him quite literally.
Yo, gunner. Alright, there we go. See. So like that was a good entry kind of strat, but like they didn't have vert, so they're just like impossible.
W7M
Case is down. Case is able to be watched.
Not panicking, retaining control of
2 inside.
doing so, able to deny that first plant attempt.
I was gonna try to plant. No
No
plant denial though. Wait.
From above. M80 unable to deny.
And it's just gonna drop. Yep, it's
So
out.
Loben now with the 1 versus
It's out.
4. Good for 1. Narrowly misses the second. Diffuser already being touched. And Loben will not
it's
be
just
able to
gonna
get there in time. Go for the final kill.
Good recovery by M80. I haven't watched Pro League in a minute, so let me like get my commentatorness in. But my second round here, M80 obviously gonna open up the defensive round, which is gonna be huge. Obviously defensive sided map, or this game is very defender sided, so just winning these defensive rounds is very, very big, because then obviously attacking is gonna be hard, but it's a lot easier to attack when you're kind of set up already. They're gonna go to the other first floor here, gaming and bar, and they're gonna go for a quick play. They're kind of just trying to get in really quickly, which I do like, but M80's done a really nice job to kind of that low key. That low-key might be cooked now. Gavini needed to hit that. Maybe you can long reach it though. Why does their low-key look beautiful? Why does CJX look beautiful? Oh damn. This is so cooked. That was a really nice round by W7M. I mean, being able to just get like it kind of it was like a lot cleaner. It was like a cleaner version of what they tried to do last time. I'm not gonna lie. What were they doing upstairs though? Like, could they have not defend, or could they not have denied that from upstairs on the hatch? I'm surprised, because when a lot of times when you play that site, it's so strong because you can watch like that double window gaming hop in from upstairs. So I'm a little confused on why they weren't able to do that. W7M, I want to. I'm curious if they go for more of the aggression still, or maybe they try to slow it down, because now M80 might be leaning more into the aggressive side that we've seen from W7M.
Well, and this is the thing as well. After this round,
Dodas is playing very, very well to open it up. M80 really needs Gunner to get going. I'm not gonna lie.
If the blitz is giving us issues, do we then ban out the blitz as well?
What side is this? Second floor? One's on Mez. Yeah, low key, this might be second. Or they go bar. Alright, this is second floor.
And to be fair, on the flip side,
What do they have? They got the blitz, so they might be trying to go in fast. Here we go.
We want to take this away from M80. There's the blitz deployed once again.
Logan gets in. Oh.
Goes for the wide swing over towards Kitchen
Two down in kitchen. Do they know there's two down though?
So aggressive on this so far, just trying to take as much
now they
space
do.
as possible, and he's got so much good information in towards dining as well. That can be played.
They gotta kill this blitz. Blitz is low. Blitz is one. Oh, good kill. There's Gunner. Yo, where's the refrag?
He has been downed. Dodes looking for more.
Ooh, is that the fuser?
Taken out. Oh, that's a free kill.
Oh my.
Almost.
Oh, how did he not get that?
And very fortunate, to be honest.
Whoever was down below with Gunner, I thought was gonna just swing and be able to kill Dodas there. That would have been case. They're gonna be able to readjust though. Blitz is dead though, so I don't know how much of a win condition that was for them, or how much that was really part of their plan to win this round. But they still have the Capitao, who is gonna have two smokes. You still have a gridlock. You have a nade still. Diffuser's on one, but two C4s might. I think M80 is gonna be able to clear this and win this round.
Balcony position and could potentially catch somebody off guard, but thinks better of it. Maybe trying to catch timing.
Bro, the game, like, it just, like, I feel like I'm not hating on it, but it just, like, it's so weird because I've always seen Siege one way that it's, like, kind of crazy to just to see it like this. There goes the first smoke. They're gonna double punch this. They're gonna try to go for a plan and master.
40 seconds, looking to make entry.
Oh my.
Dodes finds another one. He's got 6 inside of the opening 3
Going for
rounds.
down in default plan and master.
Again, good response from Tino with a nice
Volps is gonna be huge here. He's got to plant the knife.
throughout the early portion of this match, but the plan has been
Do they know he's here?
That's something that M80 and
Oh, good kill.
happy with to see these plans down, but hey,
Loban's got to get
find the
aggressive
kills
now.
in response and deny
I
them
don't
a good post
think they know where he is.
It's not the end of the world. Loban in towards Solar.
They don't. This is winnable. Ooh. On cold hits his shot. That was really winnable by Loban. I cannot lie, bro.
Wonder surely that blitz will get banned out because it's been the most prevalent side of the attack for W7.
Okay, so here they're talking about the new ban phase. So I'm confused. In the Pro League, games, I know in the regular, like, ranked games, I think it's like every round. Is it Pro League like every, like, 3 then or something? I don't know how to feel about the ban. How do you guys feel about the ban phase? How do you guys feel about the ban phase? Because I think it's like, I don't know, because I like how, like, you have to ban before the match, because then it's like, you know what I mean, like, you have to be more choosy with it, you know what I mean? I think, honestly, M80, I'm just not, like, worried. If W7M doesn't get this round, I'm not, like, worried for them, because I think they've looked good. It's just that they haven't been able to close the two. Ooh. He got tagged, though. No shield here for W7M. Basement sight. Maestro's brought. I do like the Maestro play because they have nobody. They have nothing to counter these Maestros. Literally nothing. No Brava, no nades. This could be interesting. I do like the quick map control that W7M has been able to get. I think that's really, like, contributed a lot to how they're playing.
After SI, maybe a case of just retooling a little bit. Had a very, very good 2024.
But they already have second floor. I guess like a minute in. I mean, that's not that fast, but bro, this, like, it's tripping me out, bro. This lighting. It's just so much more, like, realistic. So it looks like they're gonna go top down. They already set up the snow garage wall, so they could potentially try to plant there. They're now gonna give a connector, so they can basically just they have connector cleared. They can hold more vert. So I'm assuming they do try to go a soul garage plant or something like that, or a default plant right behind the like metal case, the metal like shelf right here. But Gavini's gonna go for a flank. Ooh, I like that. He's gonna get one. He's gonna get one. Oh yeah, this is so free, bro. This is so free.
Where are those air jabs been placed though from Palu?
Oh yes, I forgot that they had a nomad. Wait. So here we go. Grim's gonna get in. Here comes Plant. Oh my, wait, they put a wall on that. They put a metal sheet. W7M's gonna win this. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah. Bro, that was a beautiful setup. Wow. And now Gabini's just. That was a peak round. We're getting to the end of these attacks. Or W7M. But they've looked good on attack, bro. They've looked really well. They've been able to set up well, and or not like every round, but they've like set up well when they're trying to play a little bit slower. But when you can definitely tell they're trying to play with a little bit of pace. Last round was a little bit different, but second floor bomb site, I think. No, I think this is kitchen. So no shield again for W7M, which is a little interesting. I mean, they did look good with it last time, but. Oh, Mez. Like he said. Again, they're gonna go castle. I feel like castle's really good on this site, especially holding that upstairs.
Again, it's a 2-2 scoreline, but W7M's attack, they're setting the pace and the tone right now. They've got the control.
I definitely agree with that. I agree with that. It's like when they're playing fast, it's like, oh shoot, we gotta play fast. When they're playing slow, it's like, okay, let's play slow. We can't play fast. Gunner picked again. 1 in 5, bro. What is up with this guy? Come on, dude. I'm not even hating. Like, I know he can play better.
For M80, and now they have to do it without Gunner. He was spotted earlier at the mezzanine. Eventually,
so Loban's gonna try to take a little bit more linearly.
5 start for Gunner, not ideal.
Oh.
W7M once again seemingly in control here in the 5th round.
Certainly.
I will say that, like, yes, W7M is in control right now, but you know, like with their spots right now, I don't hate them. I could see them definitely turning this around.
Refocus. 60 seconds then on the clock. W7M.
Other teams just.
We know they love going for these plans. Dodo's able to double down.
We're cheating. So we're cheating. Wow. Wow. Never mind. Loban's just gonna walk in piano.
A third attacking round here on Chalet as Gavini just caught.
Wow. 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 Not even close. Not even close. Wow. Wow, I mean that W7M is just locked in, bro. They're gonna win this if M80 can't lock in, especially if they're stealing these attack rounds, the defense rounds from M80. It might be wraps, bro. It might be wraps by the time they get on defense. I think this is like a pivotal round from M80. If they go down 4-2. Well defending first, I think it might be over for them, especially with like Gavini, Diffuse. I mean, like a lot of their top fraggers are not playing well. And I mean, Dodas is different, bro. Dodas is so good. Dodas is so good.
It looks like they're also playing the right position corner diffuser on
I
the.
mean, like Volps is one of their best players. He hasn't even had to do much. You know what I mean?
Maybe leaning more into the horizontal. Maybe a lurk down below as well.
But here we go. This is Bard Gaming. They won this site last time. Or W7M did.
You'd have to play it absolutely perfectly.
No shield.
They don't have actually a ton
again.
Of,
I kind of like how they just like got rid of the shield. I feel like their game plan coming in was let's just crush shield early and then they're gonna ban it out. So then let's not go shield, but obviously they didn't ban it out. So, but I think the game plan was just to not play with them, kind of in the second half of the attacks for them. Taking control, obviously, slowly but surely. They gotta clear the shield. They got 3 people upstairs. That mirror is tough.
At least one, preferably both of these mirror windows.
Mirror's tough.
There's one.
Here goes, yeah, one popped.
I don't know which one.
They have to clear this dude off the stairs.
Got Gavini there as well.
Oh, there you go.
And there you go. He elects to just hold this position. In fact, all 3 can actually play off each other.
It's really just going to come down to these gunfights here.
This is going to be very difficult for W7M to clear this.
Yeah.
Cleanly. Even if they can maybe get 1 or 2.
What do they have? Oh, Dota's killed. Oh, Gunner. Gunner kills Dota's. That's huge. Gavini's dead. That's the Warden. Oh my, Diffuser. M80. What happened?
Even though they lost the opening duel, M80 got the
What
opening
happened?
kill. It's 3 in quick succession for W7M.
2C4 still.
Really good pinch to clear up above.
Maybe, do they have any
Massive
cams
double stacking
upstairs?
above.
Gavini dead. There's Paula still on the linear.
I think he sensed all the pressure was up above.
Wow. Yo, W7M is locked. I mean, what? M80 has the perfect upstairs setup, and W7M just wins all the gunfights.
W7M might be a little bit contained, but
Alright, so, I mean... Yo,
Gunner
Gunner is just chalked. Here we are, M80. I was gonna say on their first attack, but I couldn't even get it out before he died. Okay. So M80 on their first attack, they really need this. I'm not gonna lie, because then you go down 5-2, and then that's 2 away from match point for W7M. But they're gonna get. They still have the Blackbeard on the board, and they have the
Is this a team that's going to miss out on majors and SIs? I'm going super early. They're playing W7M.
I'm so tired.
More so referencing the fact that North America is looking really, really strong. So it's not going to be as simple as just walk in, claim a qual spot.
Holding the second floor upstairs.
Be the one team that
exactly
is the one to lose.
Volps is on the ISO on Mez, which he's in a big spot, right? Because he can deny these aces. But once he dies, then they can kind of get that wall open and then start to, you know, obviously go for plant. So if he can hold on to his spot long enough with, oh, good calls by Dota's here. Yo, W7M might just like, W7M is looking just a better team here, I'm not gonna lie. So now they know he's down here because of Dota's. No one to contest him though. So Diffuser's just gonna be able to get in here and kind of contest this dude on Mez, but they are gonna have like the dude playing piano area. He's playing super aggressive, but they have the Blackbeard there, so that's good.
Makes the right call. Walking into that cross lane is the attack.
So I don't hate the spot M80's in right now. Okay, now I hate the spot that M80's in right now. And this is what I'm saying, bro. Volps was the X factor. Because he can just waste so much time. But there, I mean, he's still able to waste some more time. But 3v4, this is definitely winnable with still a minute left.
Die on that island, 50 seconds left, still the advantage with W7M, but
Dota's does have the plant denial though. There they are. They're gonna have to clear this. And Kino gets a big kill. Wait, this is so winnable for M80. 2 piano. Oh. No one's able to kill him.
Did lose 2 players though.
1v2, 20 seconds.
Dots and Palu. Can they get the revive on the hot cold through Diffuser?
Damn.
Absolutely not.
W7M, I mean, just the first pick, I think just chalked M80. I didn't hate that attack from M80. I thought it was actually pretty decent. I think they just like ran out of steam. Damn. Alright, this is a must win for M80. I mean, if they want to stay alive, because then if the M80 does not win this round, W7M is going to go on match point. Which you don't want to just play 6-2 match point on attack. So base with defense here. Opening up so well.
From defense.
You know, on the Cali, very interesting. They only have 1 hard breacher, so. But they do have 2 hard breaches on hot and cold. So I'm assuming this Cali is gonna be able to play on the long angle. I would think. Volps gets 2 drones. Volps getting aggro.
I mean, I've got as far to say this has to be a must-win round for M80. Just keep that scoreboard ticking over. It's been
Volps is in. Oh my! Volps is in again. Just such a key area. Loban going for a jump out.
Smelling blood in the water. North America so far today has been a region.
But it doesn't really look like M80 is going to try to go for Vert here. Kino downstairs holding this line angle. Gotta clear these smokes. Dots? I think it's dots. Dots with one smoke left. Minute 20 here. Not a lot of map control for M80.
I'd say it's probably a team discussion. But
Which
in terms of
honestly, I think
Drake's
you just
flush
have to
ideal,
like, cause look, they 1C4
Only 3 drones remaining, by the
on
way, this
Dotas. I
round,
think you
M80.
gotta
There's
like just
over
try
a minute
to
remaining,
get a
so we're
plant
gonna
down
have a
on
lack
one
of
of like
information.
wine or through one of the breaches or something, bro. Kino gets the first pick.
He's certainly been trying.
Ooh, bad timing.
Let's get the kill onto Dot, so no gas bags to stall out. Has an opportunity.
Vinny's gonna get another.
Well.
Hot and cold. Here we go.
Onto Paolo inside.
Which they don't have a lot of map control, but still.
Busy. And M80
Capital
might be
goes
on the
down.
verge of
Plant's
capturing
probably gonna
an
go down
attacking
here.
round with Kino putting some good work in.
Yo,
Onto
Kino
Lamar.
is just soloing
They
this
have been
back.
able to overwhelm this defense of W7M.
Vinny not able
First
to
time
land
in a
it.
while,
Oh my,
finally,
Kino!
on the board, and that's a
Kino! Okay. 3K on the Cali? I mean, that was a must-win round for M80, so. Hey, we have a kitchen dining first one for a W7M here,
by the way, so
which lost the first defense round.
not just us, but even
Right?
viewers
Was that
trying
the-
to
were
get
they-
a little bit of insight into
I
this
don't
one.
know.
It's like, hey, they've kind of alluded that they want to do this sort of set play. Okay, Blackbeard's
That wasn't their first, that was their second, so they're 1-1 on defense rounds here.
We now know
M80 is going to bring the shield again, which they actually lost the round that they brought the shield, but Blackbeard's obviously ridiculous. He's probably like the best player. Best player. Okay. Alright, but 2 minutes here approaching. We have Legion Shotgun for Kino. I do like the gameplay actually, because this is going to be able to help them kind of take control of this. Line scan's going to come out. They're going to try to go fast. Are they? Oh yeah, they are. Hot and Cold is in second floor. Oh, good pick by Lobin. Oh my, that's low-key, bro. That's huge. Gavini is in bathroom though. Bro, the cameras at the bottom just like trip me out. That's wrong.
They're doing some control now to maybe play off a bit of pressure being applied.
He's gonna force Lobin to move, but not able to capitalize on it. Lobin's just gonna go close with a shot. Oh my gosh, Lobin. And he dies with a nade, but I mean, him even getting 2 there is just like insane, bro.
He's done more than enough in that position, considering how fast M80 have wanted to
Diffuser's
play
in
this
though.
round, and they keep the pace going. 90 seconds left, 3 versus
So here.
3. Certainly winnable
Oh,
round.
oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That's huge, that's huge.
Shots are just a little bit astray.
That would have been huge. Okay, so minute 20, it's a 3v3, but they have Vert. You have Vert, so now you can kind of try to push your way down. They're going to try to go down Solar.
3 versus 3.
Stairs
60
here.
seconds.
Where are these EDDs as well? Oh, shot. Diffuser
What?
plays the long angle.
I didn't even know
the
you
other
could
way
see
onto
from there.
Dots. And M80. Well, I'll tell you what, if they can win this round, it's
3v2,
back to
Dota's
4-5.
has Vert now, though.
Doing
Sell the Fender on the board.
today, these two teams, but being a little bit more attacker
Oh,
sided
W.
on Show
Gavini
Lane.
gonna pick
Gavini
Pala,
gets
so now it's
rid of
just them.
Palu, and
Here
hello,
goes
we've got ourselves a
Diffuser,
game now
planted
all of a sudden, just
Diffuser.
like that.
Now, I mean,
To
Dota's has
finally
no
the
quick way to get
W7M,
down here
M80
now.
has
Now
started
they know
to
he's on
play.
Vert. Yeah, I mean,
This
this
is
is pretty
successful
locks.
client.
I
Dota's known
mean,
in terms of
there's
his
no way they can
position.
throw this.
And
Oh.
I cannot see a world in which he's going to pull off a 1v3
Yeah,
here.
because he's going to have to
Client
fight
up
that
above, no
window.
information down below.
This is cooked. M80, another great attack by M80. It looked a little bad at the start, but like they were able to pick up some key picks. Like getting that pick on the long angle. Who was that? Was that on Dots? I think that was on Dots. Gunner, there he is. He's waking up. He's waking up. But that kill on the long angle was low-key big because that opened up sight a lot, and then it forced kind of Pala to hold sight while Dota's kind of waited, or not, while Dota's kind of rotated more. M80 is low-key making a comeback, bro. This is, I was praying that this wasn't just like a W7M, just like absolute domination, and I was hoping this was like actually a close game because I want to see a close game. Because it's just a BO1, bro. It's just a BO1. But here we go. Oh, there's the new adaptive stuff.
But resilience-wise, it's a really good sign for
Okay.
M80.
It's interesting because he popped that right at the beginning of the round, so I'm assuming because they've been able to play with like probably the model of CJX for so long, for like a good amount of time. So I'm assuming like I'm just questioning, is like the adaptive stuff like just like do the defenders just like want to get rid of that right away because it can also work against them?
And everyone's kind of all in tune.
I'm very interested in that. And this is kind of cool. This is really cool to see CJX. I'm glad they did it on CJX and not like some random, you know, just like their regular, you know, Siege. But here we got Bar Gaming.
And this is probably what
Mira, no shield, no
could
shield.
lose
That's
this
big.
match like 7-4, 7-5, and I don't think they'll lose much love. But if they had have lost, say, 7.
M80s looked a lot better too over this. I'm not gonna lie. Like they looked pretty bad coming out, but they look a lot better. Here's Diffuser.
Just got to find their way back into things.
Are they giving this, or does he find the gap?
More aggressiveness on the defense. It feels like
I think they're not. Warden's watching that. I don't know who that is. Volps. Volps is kind of underperforming here, but Loban and Dodes are playing really well. Dodes has calmed down, bro. Dodes was like 9-2. Oh. Okay, that's a good piece of damage. Obviously, you want to be able to clear this top floor. Gunner gets a big kill on Dodes. That's that Jagger. Oh, that's not Mez. That's not Mez. Loban's in here alone now. He does have the DMR though. So Volps is also kind of holding this cross on main stairs. Here comes the Diffuser. Here he is. Yep. What a gap. Oh my God. That was a big gap. I think, yo, like, now Volps is alone on Mez. Oh, he's so cooked. There's still a guy on K9. 2 upstairs. Yeah, see ya, buddy. This is so cooked. Kino's a res. I didn't even know he was knocked. Yeah, wow, Gunner. Wow, yo, M80's locked in. Oh my God, Diffuser found the gap. He literally, that was like the perfect time for him to go in. I don't know how he timed it so perfectly. I don't know if he droned it or whatever, but yo, guys, I deadass have been sitting here 20 minutes, bro. They just had to rehost this game 2 times. 2 times they rehosted it, got in, everything was about to start, and then guess what? It crashed or something went wrong, and then they had to rehost it again. So here we are, M80 5. They were just down 5-3. Now it's 5-5. They're on attack end. Again, these go to 7. So I'm saying, bro, whoever wins this, low-key wins the game. All I'm gonna say, bro, I think it's a momentum thing. I think whoever gets it this round will win the game. And if you had to ask me before the rehost who I thought was gonna win, I would have leaned M80. Who do I think is gonna win now? Honestly, I'm gonna lean W7M. I'm gonna lean W7M. They're holding the second floor. Volp's right back in that mezzanine spot, but he's not on Mira this time. Vinny on Ash. I think it's the first time Ash has been taken, brought, and Sens is here too. I'm cold on Sens.
As previously mentioned, we're going back towards.
They do have the Lion again, which I did like when they brought the Lion because they were able to quickly kind of. That was when they were attacking the dining kitchen site. Let me chalk this hype train real quick here. All right. So here we go.
Again, the Echo is in play. M80 not electing to bring the IQ this time around, which was something mentioned in the previous.
Oh, I guess, yeah, because Echo.
You certainly don't want to be the opening down here either. You've been sitting around doing not a whole lot for a while. And it is
Diffuser gonna pick Palu off, which is kind of big. Kind of big, like it's the first pick. Obviously, it's big. let me choke. Gavini gets Volps. Okay, wait, maybe I gotta chalk my W7M, bro. I want M80 to win, but I just like felt like W7M was gonna win, but they are just absolutely running shit. Dota's inside. Dots is gonna retreat back to site, so not to 2v5. 130. Dots is 1 pretty much, so.
Pull this round back. It's shaping up to be a 4th consecutive round.
Dota's is like double figure kills right now. I think Dots was playing pretty well too.
They take a 6-5 lead.
But here we go. They have the Deimos track. So they know where 1 is. I mean, this is pretty much M80's just. M80's gonna win this.
Get the job done.
Deimos as well could trap 1 player, so it's effectively a
minute left. Dota's literally on like 8 health. Yo, chalk this guy. Gunner's on the cross. M80 just playing, bro. M80 played this perfectly, bro. Wow. M80's gonna win. M80's gonna win. I'm standing on my thing where I'm standing on it. All right, so here we go. 6-5. M80 can close out the game. They could close out their first game without Spoit. The new revamped roster with a W and a comeback. Impressive comeback, honestly, because I think W7M really just like controlled the whole pace of the game. It was insane. Kind of at the beginning, but here we are. Loban lurking. I think this is gaming. Yeah, this is gonna be bar gaming.
Oh,
Loban gonna have to fall off here.
towards trophy stairs, but with his life
Vigil brought for, I think, the first time here, which it's kind of interesting because I don't know how much like the Boss G nerf is gonna affect how he's brought in Pro League.
where you got to just find a way to
touch you real
hunt down
quick.
these roamers.
Sen's brought again.
OT secure,
Loban gonna
but
drop
it's
down.
been a long match now. You probably want to get this one.
They droned
dusted.
him. Loban, retreat basement here. Is he
Loban,
watching
cut off
this?
It's not Ace. Very much
Oh.
aware of this cutoff though. And he
Oh.
hits the headshot onto Kino. That's a wonderful control.
That's big.
And that is the opening
So,
kill to the round that W7M
this is OT.
absolutely needed. 90 seconds
On it,
left.
yo, they have like
minutes,
no
Kino
control over
available.
anything right now. The W7M's gonna win this.
And still good positions around the map. The map control for W7M here
Yeah.
is honestly very solid.
They still have so much. It's just gonna be hard. Like it's like pretty much the only way M80 can win this is if they just win a shit ton of gunfights. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't think that's
It's
possible.
gonna be tough, especially for them if they're going to play as well.
Still have a guy playing half full.
Be a challenge.
They're getting in piano here. They're gonna have to up the pace.
So they got the swing
Oh
the
my
way,
god, what was that?
Eventually,
No one knows Dota's is here.
just backtracks a little bit deep inside of offense. Dodes should find his goal. Hot goal, but no, loses the battle.
Dodes.
But the war may still go
Yo,
the
talk
way
Dotas.
of
What the
W7M.
hell was that?
Thrown
What the
out
hell? What the
wide.
helly? What the helly Dotas?
Gubain stepped
Alright, here
up,
we go.
like, if any.
30
A lot of time
seconds.
remaining though, and they still need to get towards the site, which is absolutely packed now with defenders.
Yeah, this is so chalked, M80.
very well could be on the verge of overtime if they cannot find
This
a way
is
to
so
get some quick
cooked.
kills.
They just don't have enough time, bro. They can't clear everything. But this Sense is gonna be able to provide like kind of a layer for them, I guess.
For W7M, that was the downfall for
Han
M80
Cold is
earlier
one
in this
though.
half.
With diffuser.
Dropping down. They've got nothing
What?
else. Kid surely running out of time in this round.
Gonna grab the
Opportunity
fuser.
starting to falter,
Yeah, it's over.
And the pressure from W7M mounts, and we will get overtime for the first
Yeah,
time
bro.
at Reload.
What a defense from W7M. I mean, what? M80 won like hella rounds, bro. But
Had lost 4
they ain't
rounds
had the
in a row.
momentum, bro. I mean, they like. I feel like the first OT round, or the not the first OT round, but the round before last round, the last M80 round win. I thought they they didn't even really have to like set anything up on site. I think they're just like they got a bunch of picks and then were able to win. You know what I mean? And now they weren't able to get those picks, and W7M's defense looked really good. So obviously, like getting defense first is big, but
Back, I think the biggest thing for me was the
shield is going to be brought again from W7M. They looked very good with the shield at the beginning of the game.
W7M, and that's probably something that again I think Fabian will kind of look at and say, how do we?
Because you're dying. I'm so sorry for yawning so much. Vinny's going to get the mez spot.
And the way that M80
Better playing Piano Hall.
certainly a little bit back,
Library
playing
Hall,
side,
whatever you want
but
to
at
call
the
it.
same time
Whatever you
allowing
want to
the
call
players
it. They're
to
going to
get
fall
down
back,
even
though, a
more
little bit
positions.
off of the mez spot. And if you guys didn't know, I saw this on I think Twitter. I saw it. Jagger and Wamai, like gadgets, like the gadgets, actually get capital things now. So that's like pretty big. I mean, that's a Jagger and Wamai buff. So that's pretty cool because I mean, a lot of the strats, like especially on like. I think what immediately affects it is like capital. When you kind of like smoke and you flame out, or you just flame out like that top, like the top garage, like rafters, like you can't really do that anymore if you bring like a Jagger. You know what I mean? So I think that's kind of crazy. Dotus is peeking up on this library hall. Minute and a half to go. Clearing that Fenrir is pretty big.
Pretty much full top floor hold at the moment. Full kitchen.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna start having to get aggressive here. Gives a smoke.
Flash goes out, gun up, that one.
Ooh.
I think landing onto diffuser very
I'm
nicely
dead
inside
here.
of office, and Dots may just get going into
Dots. Oh my. Here goes Dots. They're gonna have to get some picks here. And I think it's over. Oh. Need the swing. There comes the swing. 1v4. Hot and cold. He's upstairs. I don't think this is winnable.
May not quite be played down. In fact, the kit was with Hot and Cold. Likes to drop, does get the knock, and down onto Lopen, and another one onto Palu. Makes
wait a
it
minute.
1 versus 2. Diffuser acquired through Dodes.
Oh my god. No. Hey, bro. Yo, I thought he was low-key gonna win that. W7M really played that well at the end there. Swinging with both. So now they, that's what I was saying, bro. M80's been trash on the defenses, bro. I feel like they needed attack there. Obviously, they're going to want to take this upstairs, so then they kind of push down. Who's playing? Gunner's gonna be playing top mez, or no? He's gonna give up that. I mean, they're gonna be able to see this and low-key push in,
No mirror in play from defense for the double stack hold above.
which I'm assuming Gavini's heard this Brava drone. So here comes Dots. Just quick in here. Hatch is open. That's interesting. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, that's tough. Because now that's open. Oh my, chalk hot and cold. How did he not die? Oh, it's over. It's low-key over. Like, that's so tough, bro. I wanted M80 to win this. Clearing utility upstairs and stuff like that. So they have upstairs with like, they had upstairs with like a minute 50. You know what I mean? Which is big. They're just gonna drop. Oh my god, this is a big kill. Oh my. Do they just have sight now? Oh, Kino, big kill. 2v3, here we go. This is winnable. Gunner with a big kill. Is any more in sight? One's holding. Oh my god, does Gunner know? Gunner knows, Gunner knows. They're both here, they're both here. He needs help, he needs help. He needs help. Or you play this like a little more passive. Here comes the stun. Oh no! Gunner, no! He whiffed. Oh no! No! Bro. Dude, I know I said I thought W7M was gonna win, but I was, in my heart, I was rooting for M80. Damn, bro, that was a good game, bro. I thought M80 was gonna bring that back at the end. Damn, hey, both teams looked good though. I think M80. Their problem was their attacks looked really good. They were killing a lot of people off site, but it felt like W7M was just giving them a lot of that. You know what I mean? But hey, shout out Logan. Hey, Logan stuff. Anyway, but bro, what a game, bro. What a game. But I mean, that's gonna do it all for this video. I'm gonna try to drop some more of these and watch some more Pro League games. It's my last week of school coming up, so it's gonna be hard, but I'll try to get these out for you guys and watch some, because I really like watching Pro League. Again, I feel like Pro League is like one of the best ways that you guys can actually get better at Siege, just like watching them play the game at the top level. These guys play like 8 hours a day, bro. It's actually ridiculous. So if you're gonna be able to watch anyone and get better, it's gonna be these guys. Better than me, better than any content creator. So but yeah, what a game. M80 takes a L. First game post Spoit era, but first game Pala era on W7M, they get the dub. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like, subscribe button if you did. Peace out. See you guys in the next one.